Because you're here today, I want you to know that you are connected to the full moon that is happening on February the 1st. This moon is in the sign of Leo, meaning we have an incoming energy that is going to be bold. It is going to be expressive, and it's also going to be emotional. So these are big feelings and big personalities moving through our world. And what I wanted to do today is to connect you to what this full moon is activating within you. It is that strong pull that you've been feeling to follow what it is that lights your heart up. So let's pull some cards and see what it is your soul is here to receive. Welcome in, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with a surrender card first. So full moons are great in supporting us in releasing and shedding of energies. So we are getting here, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Scorpio, you're meant to connect with Mother Earth. All right, so the message here is take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty of the ecstasy there. So Mother Nature is calling to you, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Once again, take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. So look at that. I love this for you. And I love the lime green, this like yellow green here. So I've got a spider on my wall today. It's a smaller one, so I'm not going to let it scare me. It's really fast. So I live in nature. I live on the mountains, and naturally spiders come into our home. And my studio is in the basement of the house. So yeah, that's what I got to deal with here. So healing messages that are coming in from the full moon as well is guard the child within. Guard the child within, Scorpio. We've got a little baby chick. Maybe you've seen one. This is your confirmation. This is your sign today. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So be kind to yourself. Treat yourself as you would an innocent child. Most importantly, don't forget to have loads of fun. Okay, so 21 is the light code on this card. So some of you might be seeing this number around. It's connecting you to this message. And you have an affirmation here as well. So feel free to write this down and use it over the next 7 to 10 days with this full moon's energy. And also you can seal it in the comment section below. So I am gentle and compassionate with myself. I am gentle and compassionate with myself. All right, so make sure that you're taking care of yourself and you're treating yourself as you would an innocent child. All right, so let's just pop that there and pull some tarot cards. I love the baby pink, the yellow, and the lime green in these cards. I feel that these are colors that you might be seeing more of recently, even wearing. So we have the Devil card. This is a sticky energy. It feels like an attachment of sorts. This could be a pattern, a habit. This could be fear. It's something that is in the way that could be blocking something that you desire to experience. So the full moon is actually supporting in releasing this energy, the grip of it. So the Devil card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. We have the Five of Pentacles. So there is a temporary patch of energy you are moving through that is going to feel a little difficult. Okay, this could be a hardship, some sort of a challenge, some sort of friction, interference, or distraction. And distractions feel like they're definitely there with the Devil card. So remember, this is only temporary. This too shall pass. And your soul is evolving through this experience. There's something that you're learning here. All right. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Everything is going to work out. So any kind of stress, any kind of weight you're carrying around whether or not things will work out, this is your confirmation to that today. And we also have this energy of exchange, right? So I want you to pay attention to this exchange energy. This could be conversations that you're having with others, and there's like this value that you're getting from these conversations, vice versa with the other person. This could be money exchange as well. You're buying, right? Something like there's an exchanging of money, or you're selling something for money. Like this is how it's coming in. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, Scorpios, when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I want you to pay attention to the numbers that are coming through these cards as well. So we've got 15, 5, and 6. More light codes, number frequencies that are connecting you to this message and this full moon. You might be seeing these individually or as a part of a sequence somewhere. Okay, and before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. I've left a link in my pinned comment below for a website you can go to and for free check what your moon, rising, Venus signs are. Okay, so this energy is really interesting. It is a weird kind of an energy. This is what I'm feeling. And I'm getting loneliness here as well. So whenever I'm reading the cards, everyone, the energies come through in layers. And this is how we experience life, is in layers. We can have many different things that are happening, different emotions to different things that are unraveling or happening. So with the Devil card, I feel this is an energy that is in the background. It sometimes does appear at the forefront, and I'm getting some sort of reaction to a trigger, or being triggered by a reaction. So I'm getting the word trigger and reaction within the Devil card. Maybe there's something happening around you. Maybe it's a certain individual. Something is being said, something is being done, and there is an energy that feels like it's in friction, butting heads. And then I'm also getting that this is something internally that you might be battling against, something about yourself that you're trying to overcome. And that could be the challenging time for you, is to get past that. And I'm seeing you doing really well. And for some of you, this is something that you've already done. This could have been an addiction. That's something that's coming up as an example, is, you finally given up something that you were addicted to. This could have been sugar. This could have been alcohol. This could have been drugs. This could have been something else, right? So I'm definitely seeing an overcoming of this. This doesn't have power anymore. So with this full moon, it is showing you exactly what this is. It is reflecting it back to you. And, sometimes in my own life's experience, when Spirit is reflecting something to me and I'm getting all worked up, I'm like, what the heck is going on? What am I trying to learn here? What is this whole, what's the point of all of this? You get into that. This is what it's doing. It's rattling you up. It is creating this so the Devil energy feels good in the beginning, but it's not good for you long term. It's sticky. It's hard to release, but it's not impossible. And you are someone that has the power and the strength to actually overcome this. And I'm seeing you doing it. And this full moon is supporting you in that, right? We have Lion energy coming in as well, because the full moon is in the sign of Leo. This is a very bold and expressive energy. So I feel that some of you are taking bold steps to let go of something that may have been with you for a very long time. And belief, I'm also getting someone that is going back to their childhood and was told something, and without you knowing it, you signed some sort of a contract that you've carried around with you for many, many years. And, maybe it was a parent, a teacher, somebody in your life that may have told you that whatever it is that you're doing wasn't right. So it made you rethink that. There's something specific here that they're bringing forward here from your childhood, Scorpio. So I don't know what this is, but it's definitely coming up. I don't know if there's been a conversation about past events things that have happened, why they happen, and an untangling of something specific here. It's coming through the Devil card. It's really uncomfortable. And I feel that ego is also at play here. That's from that trigger reaction, the ego, that mask. So there's a layer that is peeling off, that last layer of something for you, Scorpio. And they want you to make sure that you are taking care of yourself as if you would an innocent child. Okay, so this is only temporary. It's not going to last, right? This is that low period for some of you. And remember, when we're moving through that low, a high is coming in. It's like that Nike swoosh. You're going to swoosh upwards from this. And where you were before you started this low, move, or this low like energy, it's about to now shift upwards and higher than where it started. This is what I'm getting. And when we're moving through a low period, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a negative experience. It could be just an experience we're having, and it's a little bit thicker and more denser to move through. This is what the Five of Pentacles feels like. Things might be slow in your world right now and not moving at the pace that you would like them to. Maybe you have a package you were waiting for and it's been delayed. It hasn't been delivered. And, there's like this time crunch there with that. I'm also seeing some of you looking for like some sort of response to maybe a text, right? You're kind of like waiting around. I'm getting time as a constraint here. This is what it is ultimately. Time seems to be a problem, or it feels like you're waiting for something and something's supposed to come in. There's like an expectation here. So they want you to cut the cord on this, right? Sometimes we can't control things, and what we can't control, let's not stress and worry about that. That's energy that I feel I waste in my own life, right? When I'm stressing and worrying about things that are out of my control. So I just let them go and I make things work the best that I can with what I have as I'm waiting. And I feel what's happening here is within the chaos, Five of Pentacles sometimes feels like chaos. There's change here as well. And Spirit is encouraging us to be flexible and adaptable as we're moving through this temporary patch of energy that will soon be out of, right? So we fight, we try to control, resist all kinds of things when we're in this space. But what we're meant to do is just move through it with peace in our heart and love spreading through us. So I don't know what it is that might be going on. Little things that are happening, right? This could be your tire going flat. You need to do something with your car and it's like in the way. And maybe you're having a really good period in your life with a relationship, with your career, with finances, and all of a sudden you hit a pothole. And because that pothole was there, it jammed up your tire. It's just things that happen in life. And they don't want you to focus on the little things. Sometimes little things can pile up. It's how you show up within those experiences. When these things happen, I'm like, it's happening. We'll deal with it. We just face what's ahead of us rather than overwhelming ourselves with everything. So this is about bringing peace to your heart, taking care of yourself, clearing your mind, clearing the weight of worry, stress, anxiety. This is calming your nervous system down as you're moving through your world, staying centered and grounded. Right? This is going to help liberate you within the experience you're having because, we can feel like there's something tight holding us, gripping us, and we can't move. And, this gripping feels like it's coming through your mind and then your heart and then the actions, right? Sometimes we're thinking this and it creates worry and stress. So that triggers a reaction in our heart. So we start to feel a certain way. And because we're feeling that way, we react to it and we take that action. So they want you to create, they're encouraging you to create some pauses between, that connection to the action. They want you to create a pause before the action. Okay, so this is what the Five of Pentacles is. And financial interferences, troubles and hardships, challenges. I want you to know that money energy is very light. This is what I've experienced and understood through my own life's experience with money. And I've never been somebody that's ever been worried about money. And I grew up poor. My mom raised myself and my siblings as a single mom, so we didn't have much money. Sometimes we didn't have like food on the table, right? So, but I never worried about money. And I came into the world as an adult with this mindset because I always felt that if I worried about money, then I would experience worries about money. So I already had this like understanding. I don't know how I had it, but I had it. So I knew that if I worried about money, I would experience things to worry about. And when I didn't focus on the worry, I would find that the money energy would flow in much easier. So when we're putting weight on that free flowing energy, it interferes, right? And I know it's hard when we're going through financial troubles not to think about it. But it's really important to not let your body or nervous system go into overdrive over that, because then we start to do things that isn't in alignment with who we really are. And I'm getting somebody that it's really interesting because there's different stories that are playing out here. And maybe this is one single person's life out there. But I'm seeing someone who moved to a city they thought would work out, but they found out from living there for a few weeks or months that it wasn't for them. And maybe they made a grave mistake. And sometimes we go down that spiral. The devil sometimes can be that spiral, right? Panicking, freaking out, all kinds of emotions that start to rile up. Things are going to work out for you. Nothing is, there is no wrong or, how do I want to say this? Because I want to say this right, because I feel like it's not coming out the way I want to say it here. You made the right decision, even though it doesn't feel like it was the right decision. There's a purpose and a reason why things happen. And that fear, the bubbling, the freaking out is what you want to calm down here and just work with where you are. Give yourself time to adjust, right? It's maybe you're not used to it. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're doing things that you're not used to. It needs time. Like adjustment time is coming in through the 5 of Pentacles. It's the change that I was feeling. So I'm just associating that change to a move. It could be happening for you in many different ways, right? Maybe you are experimenting with your diet, trying different things, maybe vitamins and things like that. And you're finding that something might not be working, even though other people are raving about it because it's working for them. But when you're trying it, it's not working for you. We're all built differently. This is why exploration and finding what works is what we're meant to do sometimes. So they want you to explore in order to discover and not to be afraid to explore, because you're going to find something here. Now, it's really interesting because the 5 of Pentacles is incredibly strong. Everything that comes in with this energy. Okay, so stay grounded. Don't let the worry or the anxiety overwhelm you. Right? Find things that help calm your nervous system down. I love to use exercise. I'm very creative, and my puppy helps, right? She's so cute. And just a little dose of her, 5 minutes, I'm like centered and grounded again, right? Unconditional love. That's what's coming through this card. It's the energy of love I'm feeling here. It's surrounding you. It's being exchanged. And I'm definitely getting money energy. Like I'm getting people exchanging value, right? So volunteering, charity, right? Doing something for a cause. I'm seeing all of this playing out here. Now, Spirit wants you to know things are going to work out in the highest good for all. Okay, so they want you to know that you are also divinely guided, you are protected, and they are communicating with you. Spirit is communicating with you. And this is going to be a time for you to receive. So this full moon is like unlocking this door. This is what they're showing me. And there's an incoming energy. It's almost like you've invited it and you've opened the door to it. So now it's flowing in. You may have opened your door to something. This could be someone staying in your home, you opening your door to an animal. There's blessings here. I feel that life and experiences that don't feel good are going to turn around for you. And they want you to have hope and faith in the divine, but also in yourself, the power of you as you're moving through turbulent experiences. So support is coming in through this card. Don't be afraid to look for or ask for support, because it's there for you. And to not have any kind of strings attached to that support, like having an expectation on how it's going to show up. Cut the cord on that, let it float out, and allow it to come in the way it needs to, right? In the form it needs to for you, right? So you might be expecting this support from a certain individual. It's like, I want that person to help me, and maybe it's not happening. And support is coming in from somewhere else, but you're not recognizing it because you're focused on that. So, you know, it shows up sometimes in ways that we're not expecting. And if you feel that you don't have support right now, I want you to call on your spirit guides to bring that support in, but you also being open to the experience as it comes in. You know, sometimes support comes in as not as people. It could be your environment. It could be something that you're doing in your life, like some sort of a project, something creative, exercise that is supporting you in that calming of your nervous system, you know, clearing your mind, so you can take action the way that you need to. I'm also seeing that, I don't know if it's you that is talking to someone, like your energy is like a magnet. You're drawing people into your life. So I feel that you might be finding right now that you've been asked for directions recently, or someone's asking for you for advice, or you're finding yourself helping others. Maybe a friend asked you if you can help them pack because they're moving, or, you know, come over and help them cook dinner or something like that. Like, you know, maybe it's your computer. You asked a friend to come over. So you're finding these kinds of interactions here with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so know that there's an expansion. There's a lot of loving energy around you, and know that there's support. Don't be afraid to ask for professional support if you need it to release or let go of something. Okay, so I wanted to pull a soul mirror oracle. This moon is going to act like a mirror reflecting back to you, and I'm drawing out the message. So peace is what they would like you to cultivate. You might be resonating with the image of this card today. Chaotic or calm? Are you feeling chaotic or calm within you? So peace. Here we are. All that unfolds in your life reflects a divine order and soul alignment. The illusions of the external world can be transcended by immersing in the stillness of your own heart. Let your soul's radiant calm shine forth and ripple into the world, Scorpio. Lovingly embrace the understanding that everything is in divine order and perfectly attuned to your soul in all dimensions of time and space. This attunement is so precious because your physical life is your soul represented in the 3D reality. Here to see and comprehend as a human, and then process and learn in our own soul evolution. When you feel at peace, you ultimately surrender to all of you, acknowledging your life and fundamentally your true being. In perceived chaos, you are submitting to illusions and distractions outside of self, which feel engulfing and out of control. Shift your focus into your own heart space and clear your energy by deeply looking inwards to listen to your truth. If it comes from you, you will innately know the healing answer. Alternatively, you might find that chaos is an illusion created by external circumstances or attachments, and that, in fact, it isn't yours. This is a wonderful learning opportunity to practice recognizing your own cues and signs, and to listen to your inner compass on the path to calm and peace within. Finding calm in yourself is the ultimate acknowledgement of your soul, for you have moved everything aside for your soul's truth to radiate and peacefully flow into the world. Divine energy flows through you, originating from your heart and self-awareness, then permeating your body and finally expanding from your mind into the world. Embrace the power of calm that aligns with your soul's journey and project peace out into the world. I've got some journaling prompts here for you as well, so feel free to write these down and use them. How can you find calm and balance within yourself, even amidst the chaos and turmoil of life? How can you cultivate a strong and stable center and rely on your own resources to navigate challenges and find calm and tranquility? So that is your message here from the Soul Mirror. I want you to take a look at the sun. I feel that the sun is going to be very nourishing for you. All right, we're going to close and seal your reading now with an angel number. And we are getting 0000, having faith. They want you to have faith, Scorpio. Trust the process. Everything is coming full circle. There's this feeling of oneness, wholeness, and this bonding and merging. Okay, you're bonding and merging to a higher version of yourself. So this is a spiritual experience. This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashni from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.